I'm definitely going to stay on this because we turn 175 years old, Ogden, tomorrow, February 6th, 2026. So one thing that we're famous for is snow. No snow this year, but not anymore. But Ogden High, the marquee premier building in, oh yes, it's still here. Now remember, people want to tear it down, but here's the thing, and I'm going to hammer at this. This is going to be sent to some people I know inside the Knicks organization. Wat Misaka played here in this building. He born and raised on 25th Street of Japanese descent. Won the first Ogden High State Championship basketball, and I've been trying to get a statue, a monument, a mural for him for years. You know, retire his number, whatever, especially at Weber State. He won 2 national championships at Weber State on 25th Street, but he's, granted, I know there's hundreds of famous and powerful, amazing people that went to Ogden High, but none of them are Wat Misaka. So, of Japanese descent, born and raised on 25th Street in Ogden, Utah, was in this school when Pearl Harbor happened. Teacher sent him home. Of course, they said in the whole country of Japanese descent. Since I came back to school, I never dealt with racism at Ogden High, not one time. His cousins were interned were rounded up and put in the camp. I'm not sure if they were one at Santa Anita Racetrack in LA or the one in Delta, Utah. I think in Delta, Utah, from what his cousin told me recently. So, and somebody told me the other day, because I've been working on this, I've been hammering at this for years, and my grandson goes here, he's working on it. And somebody says, well, policy, no plaque. What are you talking about? I was at the game last night, basketball game. There's plaques and stuff all over in there. Arnie Farron's got plaques, the great, and rightfully so, the great Arnie Farron. And so is the ex-coach. I mean, come on, man. Are you kidding me? The first player of color in the history of the NBA broke the color barrier. He said he never dealt with racism here. Now think about this. Of Japanese descent during World War II. Are you kidding me? You know, the story is so unbelievable and so amazing. So he won the first championship Ogden High ever had in any sport. Then he went and played, well, we called it the Deseret Gym when we were kids, but that's Weber State's old gym. By the way, it's been vacant for 20 years. Come on, Ben. I'll be talking to him tomorrow. I'm friends with him. I like him. The Leslie Hodson masterpiece here, by the way, I don't know if I should say this, but I hear rumor, because I've been working on getting the other Leslie Hodson, the Exchange building. I hear we got a buyer, and they're going to restore the whole thing. Now remember, I worked heavily on the saving of Polk. There are people in this town who want to tear Ogden High down. They're insane. And Spencer Eccles, not his son, that ran the torch. Older Spencer, who I know very well, who's still alive. You know, everything's named after him right here. I mean, come on, Spencer. Come on, man. So, we're talking the most cultural. I mean, we're talking Ogden has so many so many famous people went to this school. I get it. Ogden's full of famous, incredible people. But let's get real. The number one, I mean, Dillon Jones playing for the Knicks now, which is cool as hell. But he's not the first Weber State player. Wat is. So Wat not only won championship here. Now stay with me. This is really important. He wore number 15 at Ogden High. Him and Arnie Farron. The great, great Arnie Farron, who just recently passed away. Head of the NCAA committee. I mean, God, what players here from Ogden? So, Wat, born and raised right here in Ogden. He went to World War II, and he was Japanese descent. Fought with the Americans. After that one, in between all this, he played at the University of Utah. After he played at Weber State. Now, Weber State was a JC, so what? They won their first national championships back-to-back with Wat Misaka in what we call the Deseret Gym. Well, it's empty now. Those courts, that building is incredible. Leslie Hodson masterpiece. By the way, they tried to tear down Polk, the masterpiece. You know, I worked on it. I worked so hard on saving Leslie Hodson masterpieces and working so hard on Wat. But are you kidding me? Not only the most famous, do you know Weber State hasn't retired his number? He wore 77 at Weber State. For real, for real. It's insane. Why? Who's the racist man around here? He said he never dealt with racism in Ogden. Well, the city's so diverse, incredible. He comes home, wins 2 national championships here in Ogden for Weber State. The first 2 they ever won. National championships. Then he goes to the University of Utah. You know the only national championship they've ever won? Ever. Yeah, Wat Misaka. You know, a lot of pressure was on them for years because they wouldn't do it. They finally did it. I think he wore number 22 at the University of Utah. They finally got his number in the rafters. People think Vern Gardner played here. Vern Gardner's from Wyoming, but he was a teacher at Bonneville High School. He played, I mean, he was a star in the NBA. So Watt said he never dealt with racism. What a story. Oh my God, what a story. I mean, Ogden should be really, because we're so diverse here. I mean, we're a city, you name it, we've got it. People don't judge in Ogden because, I mean, we have it all in this freaking city. I'm 7th generation here. So, I go back there to the fur traders. Ike Potter, yeah. So, yeah, that one. But, why, I mean, it's obscene. There should be a statue of him here at Ogden High, right in front of the gymnasium where you're going in the court. And a mural. His number should be in the banners. Oh, well, we have a policy. Oh, please, that's not true. That's absolutely not true. I was in the game last night. There's plaques all over in there for multiple different people. So what's the problem? I've been on Weber State for years on this. It really pisses me off. You know, of course I'm on Fawn, Brody too, but she's Weber High. So, which Weber High was right down the road. Leslie Hausematter, they tore down. Oh my, don't even get me going on that. 12th, I mean, what a masterpiece. Should have never been torn down. I mean, come on, man. He's the most cultural, I mean, that's saying so much. You know how many famous people from this town? Oh my God. They go on forever. I mean, but he's born and raised in this town. Come on, Spencer, so are you. So, come on, man. Show these young people who we are. Think about this. During World War, I mean, all the Japanese were rounded up all over this country, put in camps. He said, no, there was no racism in it. Think about the diversity of this city. Think about that statement. When President Dixon, Weber State, went and got his cousins, brought him to his house and moved him in down there where Weber State used to be downtown. Why the hell is Weber State not retired his number? And I mean, blows my mind. You know, University of Utah finally did. I think the Knicks have something fine in the rafters for him. He's the first player of color in the history of the NBA. He's the guy who broke the barrier. Yes, I mean, think about it. The Knicks drafted him in that era, and he was Japanese. Now, I want you to think about that. He said he didn't really deal with Japanese. I think the Knicks, well, he even said it, the Knicks ownership didn't realize. When he got to New York, he dealt with racism, big time. Think about it, as diverse as New York is, there was more racism than here in Ogden. I mean, Ogden, the diversity still is diverse. So come on, man, Ogden High. My grandson's working on it. It was his project. Please. Ogden turns 175 years old tomorrow. Peter Sina, oh God, who never said fate here. Don't even get me going. But anyway, it used to be called Brownsville. Captain Brown, you know, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, it's almost called, when they changed it from Brownsville, they were going to, Bridger, of course. Jim Bridger was the first European here. Well, really, in Ogden, for sure. You know, and Ike Myro, Potter was one of the very first here, but Jedediah Smith was here, but 200 years ago. Not long, but come on. We call it J-Town on 25th Street. Japanese town, Japan town. And where he lived is where Tony, the restaurant, is now. My daughter used to work there. Says you go downstairs and you can still see all the script. That's Watts House. That's where I think they had a laundromat there. Or excuse me, a barbershop. Come on. So the premier structure and building in Ogden, Utah. Oh, no doubt. Absolutely. You ever been in the auditorium? It's literally gilded. So I remember working on the auditorium way back, and I went in there and I'm like, are you kidding me? It'd been painted over 16 times. It's gilded in gold. When I was a kid, people would tell, $1 million school, 2-bit student. First $1 million school. The WPA sign used to be, because Mariner Eccles had the keys to the WPA. I got more WPA money than anything. I mean, the Federal Reserve named after it. But he didn't go to this school. And Spencer's not his son. His son was Campbell Eccles, who ran the Ben Lomond. We need to get the Ben Lomond back too, and then he had a daughter, but they both died young. And so Spencer is the heir. Spencer's his nephew. So, but so many marquee people. I get it. I mean, famous Governor Olson, California. The Chavez Ravine guy, he went to Ogden High. I think he went to the old Ogden, which was Central Junior High now, which is James Madison Elementary. But this was 1937. Watt first Ogden High championship in any sport here. Wat Misaka. First Weber State back-to-back. 5'7" point guard with a jump hook. He was good, really good. But the cultural significance of him, he broke the color barrier. I mean, he's the Jackie Robinson. Well, he's the same year as Jackie Robinson of the NBA. I mean, you don't think that's a big deal? Oh, in that era, in the 1940s? Are you kidding me? And the controversy of the NBA starts in 1946, or 47 was the first season, or 48. That's been settled by the NBA. In 96-97, they declared that the 50th season. The NBA started in 46-47. That's the first year. He was the first player. 3 years before Lloyd. Lloyd's the first African American player, and which is a big deal. But I mean, think about it. The player who broke the NBA color barrier was of Japanese descent in the 1940s. I want you to think about that. People have no idea about the racism against Japanese descent in that. Well, wake up. They round him up and put him in tournament. You think about it, the guts the Knicks had to draft him. He didn't last long because he says he dealt with all the racism. So, anyway, come on, Ogden High. Come on. Don't tell me this bullshit that we have a policy. That's not true. It's absolutely not true. I was at the game last night. There's plaques in there for several different people and players. The coach, rightfully so. The famous, I mean,